Excellent. So let us get started. So as always, I give the opening reminder is we're going to be doing some movement in here. You move in ways that feel good to you. Right now, if sitting is hard for you, you're welcome to stand up, take a beneficial posture. If I'm doing some standing up and that's difficult for you, feel free to sit down. Really take care of your body, modify things as needed. Nothing that we should do today should cause a significant increase in pains, but only you know what's happening within your body, so I trust everybody to take care of that. So we're gonna do our, I took a wonderful class this weekend with my teacher. It was called Awakening the Soul Qigong. He did the whole warm-up seated. So I'm going to try that today and just see how that is. If it feels better for you to stand up, but I'm going to do the whole warm-up seated. So if you are seated in a chair, invite you just to sit back where you have really your thighs are resting on the chair. You might get support from the back. Experiment, put your feet together and just feel how that feels. That is not uncomfortable for me, but I can feel some tension in my legs. So invite you to separate your feet and separate your knees. For most people, that really can help with the circulation. And so we're going to start out with a body, mind, spirit scan. We're continuing our focus on the 3 centers, and then we'll do some warm-ups and qigong, and then we'll come back and do another scan. So I'll invite you to soften your eyes. If you want to completely close your eyes, you can. And long, slow, deep inhale, and full exhale, and just kind of letting go of the day, letting yourself arrive into this moment. If you could be 5 to 10% more comfortable the way you're sitting, go ahead and make any kind of adjustment that you need. And now just tune in. We're going to do it backwards and start at the bottom. Feel your feet connecting to the earth. You might want to wiggle your toes a little bit. That brings your attention down. Really feel the bottom of your feet connecting with the earth, and just feel the force of gravity pulling you down. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. And now we're just noticing what we notice. Are you feeling any sensations of cold or hot or tingling or dull, or noticing is the right side different than the left side? So just feeling your feet and ankles and knees and legs and hips, and just scanning, coming up your sacrum, your low back, wrapping your attention around to the front. And now take a deep breath into your belly. Let your belly expand. And exhaling fully. See if you can relax that area. Continuing up the spine, in between your shoulder blades. You might want to shrug your shoulders a little bit. Just, what do you notice? Is there tension there? More on one side than the other? Bring your attention around to the front. And again, long, slow, deep breath. How is the breathing flowing into your chest area? Does it feel constricted anywhere? Is it free flowing? Going back to the spine, coming up your neck to your skull, feeling your jaw and your face. And just scanning. And now just kind of expand your vision, your perspective, your body as a whole. What are you noticing? Including in your emotional body. Is there anything dominant in the field today? Are you feeling down and heavy? You feeling anxious, any tightness anywhere, irritation? And tuning into the mind. The thoughts racing, they calm and reflective. Just kind of saying hello to these different expressions of yourself. And now keeping your attention inward, just kind of snapshot all of that. And we're going to transition out of this scan by doing some breathing designed to really attune our attention to our breathing. So I want you to take your fingertips and above your belly button, a few inches above your belly button, kind of rub your fingers back and forth on that area. And then right in that midline, push your fingers in a little bit. And now, as you breathe in, see if you can make your fingers come out with your breath. So deep inhale through the nose. See if you can make your fingers come out. And then as you exhale, pushing your fingers back in, draw the belly button back to the spine. Again, inhale, see if you can move those fingers out. Exhale, pushing back in, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Very active breathing. One more time. And relax. And bring your attention back to the room. Just move in any way that you want, kind of integration. In this workshop yesterday, we talked a lot about the breath, and he was talking about how breath is one of those things that we don't have to think about. We automatically breathe, just like we don't have to think about digesting our food or telling our liver to or gallbladder, oh, it's time to put out some enzymes, some bile to digest that. But breath is one part of our autonomic nervous system that we actually can influence and put our attention on and change. And when we do that, it's really a bridge between the mind and the body. I thought that was interesting. So we're going to start out warming up the joints in our body. So we're going to do wrist spirals, and I want you just to start out and kind of twirl your hands and just feel how that feels. And we're just kind of moving fast. So I like what Meg is doing with the fingers there, of just moving your fingers in any formation. And this just, oh, Michael's got a good little swirl going on there, go the other direction. And just, with these warm-ups, it's just kind of fun. We're just like warming up. Now we're going to be intentional and really slow it down. So I want you just to have your hands kind of facing each other. And now it's like you're scooping something up, and now you're going to take it, and it's like you're pressing against a wall, like you're going to smear, I don't know, peanut butter on the wall. And just do that on one side. And so you're really pressing, spreading your fingers, and it's like you're pressing down, and do that, and press, and keep going. Make sure you're really actively spreading your fingers, like if there was a rubber band around your fingers and you'd be trying to expand it. And let's do that 3 more times with this hand. And 1 more time. And really feel the difference between your hands. I mean, it's remarkable to me. This one has all kinds of sensation in it. So let's do the same with this one. So we scoop and then spread those fingers as wide as you can and press down. no particular breathing pattern, but just really putting your attention on the palm of your hand and trying to get the maximum spiral from your wrist. And 2 more times. 2 more times. All right. And now let's take one hand. You can start with either hand, put it around your wrist and just go back and forth on that. And do that. So I'm actually, it's like I'm turning a doorknob with this, with the wrist that's turning, and then this one is kind of massaging those ligaments, the tendons, and do that in a way that feels good. I've got quite a bit of pressure on here. If you have cold hands, these are excellent ones to do, kind of open up these wrist gates. Okay, other side. Ooh. All right, and do some shaking, forward. We call this Italian Qigong. To the side, above. All right, come down to the elbows. So we're going to oil our elbows. So you're gonna mirror me, put your right hand straight out, left hand comes right on top. So palm is down, it's on top. Now you're gonna fold this hand towards you and then come up and around. And so we're just circling that elbow. So it comes towards, yep, everybody's got it, that's great. And just feel the warmth of your hand, warming up those muscles. And a few more times. Okay, other side, left hand comes straight out, palm goes on top, fold it towards you, out and around. Feels nice. Okay, shake them out again. All right, now I'm gonna scoot forward. These, I wish we had different chairs in here. I just like having more room. So we're gonna move up to our shoulders now. And so shoulders come up towards our ears. Then we draw them back and down. And so forward, up, pull back and down. Inhale up, exhale down. A few more times. Okay, so now we're going to do a fun one. I don't think we've done this one. We're going to, let me think about it. You're going to inhale your shoulders up, and then you're going to tighten all the muscles. It's like you're picking something heavy up, and then you push down and release. So we inhale through the nose, tighten, and exhale with a big exhale. All right, back and forth. 2 more. Anybody else feeling hot? I just got a big flush. It's kind of like we're activating the energy and letting it spread down our arms. All right, so we're gonna now move into the spine, and we're gonna do this forward backward movement. And so for now, my hands are just gonna stay here on my lap, but I'm gonna keep my legs wide, and I'm gonna tuck my chin and then let myself slouch into a ball. And can you feel how that's stretching your spine one way? And now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna sit up overly straight and arch our back and pull our shoulders back. I'm not looking up at the ceiling. It's much more just for the below the skull here and back. So we just go back and forth like that. Exhaling, drawing your belly button in, and now elbows back, chest forward, arching your back. So from the side, I'm really arching my back, sticking out. So I tuck and round, and then I arch my back. If I was on all fours, it would be kind of like the cat-cow, exactly. So we're doing it seated. So exhale, draw the belly button in. Inhale, back and forth. Good wake up for the body. You can slide your hands forward if you like. A few more times. And slowing down. That's a really good one. You can do that anywhere, really. You could do that on an airplane. Your seatmate might think you're a bit odd, but you'll be more refreshed when you get to your destination. So that is our vertebrae stacked on top of each other. So that's moving them forward and back. So now we're going to go side to side. So right now, sitting here, I have equal weight, left and right. Now I'm going to put most of my weight on this side, and then I'm going to send my head that way. So my body's going this way, and I'm going that way. And now weight goes this way, and my head goes that way. So really make sure I'm almost lifting this cheek off the floor. We're really trying to get the spine activated. So this ear is going towards the ceiling, and just back and forth, and just kind of feel your low back, your mid back, your jaw, back and forth. And once you have kind of warmed up and have that basic movement, you can do it a little faster. You guys look great, like cute little doggies wagging their tail. And then you can do it really fast if you want. And slowing down. Let's isolate the neck a little bit. So, and just keep your torso equally weighted, but tilt your head. So your right ear going to your right shoulder, and now try to lift this ear towards the ceiling and just feel a really good stretch. You can stick this hand out if you want to intensify the stretch. And then come back to the center, and other side, left ear to the shoulder, bringing your right ear up towards the ceiling. Press away. Jaws relaxed. Let's do that again, one more to each side. To each side, and back to the center. And I just always feel like I need to do a few little shoulder rolls after that. Okay, so we've done forward and back, we've done side to side. So now we're going to do some twists. And so let's just start with our neck. So my shoulders are going to stay square, and I'm going to turn and look over my shoulder. And just when you reach the end range, when you get any resistance, just stop right there and hold it for a moment and kind of breathe into it. Come back to the center and go to the other side. Notice the end range. Is it same? Is it different? And then back. Let's do a little bit of, I'm noticing quite a bit of resistance on this side. Let's do a little bit of massage. So get your fingers ready. And then wherever you felt the resistance, just go in. Start at the base of your skull. That's where some of the muscles attach. You can go up and down on the side of the neck. Just be gentle. Or on the back, right under the ears, rubbing back and forth. Coming down to the shoulders, chi massage. Other side. Okay, let's try that neck again. So turning, looking over. I think I go about as far, but I'm not getting kind of the discomfort. And then coming back to the center, other side, back to center. Okay, now we're gonna turn to the same side and look as far as you can. And now, let your shoulders turn in that same direction. If you want to use the arms of the chair, you can. And come back, and other side. Isolate shoulders, stay squared off. Turn with your neck. Then when you hit your end range, then do your shoulders. And back, and now we can start making it a little more fluid, a little faster. If we were standing, we might be doing knocking on the door of life, but with this, we're just kind of slowing the movement down, being a little more intentional. And it's kind of fun in the chair. I can grab hold of this arm and twist and pull, and twist and pull. And just notice. One more to each side. Back to the center. And now, one last time, go back to your neck. And I have significantly more motion. Other side and that. Okay, so we are working our way down. So we're gonna do our knee gong now. So clap your hands, rub them together, generate some warmth and chi, and then pick a knee and just do some vigorous massage. You can go right on the kneecap, you can go above the knee, side of the knee, below the knee, behind the knee. Just really cover as much as you can. You can use your thumbs and fingers. Just do it really in a way that feels delicious to you. And go to the other side again. And here we go. Back and forth. Make sure you get behind the knee, inviting that blood circulation in. Okay, now we're going to work on our ankles. You might want to sit back in your chair for this. I'm going to scoot my computer down here, and you're going to extend your foot on one side and then press the gas pedal and then draw your toes up to your knee and just back and forth like that. And feel, when you draw your toes up, really feel the stretch in your calf. And then as you push, feel it opening the whole leg. And now just do some circles. Do about 6 in one direction, 6 in the other direction. And other side. So press the gas, toes back. I'm realizing in this day and age of electric cars, what would you say? You don't say it's not the gas pedal. Go, yeah, press the go, but go.
I've heard it called the go pedal.
I like it, I like it. All right. So back and forth. And circles. And other direction. Some of you are doing both at once. I'm very impressed. And feet on the floor. And now just stand on your tippy toes, and then the opposite. Heels down, toes up, and just back and forth. And then we're going to end with some activation. We've really just opened up all the gates, and now we're gonna get the chi flowing. So you can use, for this, you can use a fist, you can use your fingertips, whatever feels good to you. And inhale and hold, and then exhale with a let's do that a few more times. Inhale, hold. And one more time. All right, you are going to mirror me. Stick your right hand out, and then with this hand, flat of the hand, starting at the chest, and now coming down your arm. When you get to the wrist, turn it over, palm down, and now we come up to the shoulder, and we're going to do that 2 more times. Palm up, down the inside. When you get to the wrist, palm down, up the outside. So there's 3 meridians that go down and 3 meridians that come up. That's why we do it. When you're going down and up, try to take a different pathway every time. Get the top of the shoulder, back to the chest, and other side, palm up, down, and say it again. I asked my teacher that. He said it's like you're opening up the gates, and that, because the wrist is the gate, so it just continues. Okay. Yeah, good question.
Under the armpit.
In my tradition, that I do that myself because it feels good. I know there's lymph glands there and gets the circulation, but he's never taught it that way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now if you want to move forward a little bit so you have some room, we're going to tap on the low back, up and down. If that's hard to reach, you can just tap your legs. And now we're going to do the meridians of the legs. So you are going to start on the front here, and then going down to the ankles, or just as far as you can reach, and now alternating to the inside and coming up. And now we're going to go down the sides, and then up the inside, and then kind of more on the back if you can reach it, and down. And now just tapping lightly over the belly button, bringing energy to the organs. Come over to one side, tapping your rib cage, and then going down, back and forth on that line. Rib cage, down to the hip, rib cage, down, just back and forth on that line. And over to the other side, rib cage, down to the hip, back and forth. And back to the middle, and let's do another scan. So sitting back in your chair, bringing your attention inward, can soften your eyes or close your eyes, and just in your own way, do a body scan. What's changed? What's stayed the same? Are areas feeling tingly, Are things still feeling stuck? Bringing your attention to your breath and your emotions. And to your upper dantian, your mind, your connection. And just putting that all together, how has this warm-up routine affected you? How did you feel when you came in? How are you feeling now? And bringing your attention back to the room. You can wiggle your toes, shake your legs a little bit, stomp your feet if you want. All right, so we are going to move more into our flowing section of class. And so I invite you to check in with your body, your skeleton, your muscles, your knees, your back. Do you want to stand or sit? I sat for a lot today, so I'm going to stand up and you do what works for you in this moment. So we're going to change my camera angle here a little bit. Great. So again, let's do that exercise, whether you're seated or standing. Bring your feet close together. And again, just kind of feel how that feels. Traditionally, we would do this intentionally in some postures or flows. Most of the time, we want to have a wider foundation. This takes some energy, takes some balance. So when you immediately go out, you can feel your foundation is stronger and wider. And if you're standing, you want to have a little bounce in your knees. And now our palms are going to be facing, and hands are just very relaxed. Kind of imagine jellyfish or seaweed or something, just no tension. So we're just going to float the hands up and float the hands down. And for this next section of class, we're going to slow the movements down. Slow the breathing down, in through the nose, out through the nose. I just invite you to really put your attention on the palms of your hands as they're moving through space. And now we're going to add in the direction. So we're going to inhale up, hands come back, and then forward, back to the center, and now out to either side, back to the center, and down. Those are the 6 directions. We'll just stay with this flow for a while. You can soften your gaze. Keep your attention on your palms. If you're standing, I invite you to really sink into your heels. If you're seated, tune into the weight of your body on the chair. And on this next one, with your hands out, just keep your hands out momentarily and bring your attention out. Let your peripheral vision go wide. And then drawing that energy back and down. And one more flow. So we'll move into a flow for the metal element for the lungs as Buddha holds up the earth. Our hands come up the midline. When they reach here to our lungs, they face the opposite way, and then we go up. Attention goes up, hands are up, you're looking up, and come down, and then they rotate back in front of the lungs and down. So we just go back and forth like that. Inhale through the nose, slight pause, exhale down through the nose, slight pause at the bottom. Let your breathing follow this pattern, belly, ribs, chest, ribs, belly. You can do that kind of breathing we did in the beginning, abdomen expanding, chest filling. As your hands go up, let your energy sink into the earth. Next time our hands are up, we'll leave them up. Form a triangle with your hands. If it's comfortable, you can look through there. If it's not, your head can be down. And now we're going to twist from our hips and our waist and turn, twisting the spine, looking in this direction, coming back to the center, twisting to the other direction, and coming back down. So now we're going to do that same breathing, but our arms are going to come up and down. Eagle soars. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Slow, graceful movements. As your arms come up, feel your spirit rising, arms coming down, sinking into the earth. Bless you. We're going to add in, if you want, a leg movement. You can do this seated or standing. We're just going to put most, if you're standing, most of your weight is going to go on this leg, and then the other one is like a kickstand. When you come down, come back to the center. If you're seated, you can do the same thing. Transfer your weight, come up, point the toe, and down. So it's really good for balance and leg strength. So beautiful seeing everybody moving in coordination. One more to each side. And coming back to the center. We'll move into a flow for the water element. This traces the kidney meridian. For anybody that's had acupuncture, or acupressure, the kidney meridian starts on the bottom of your feet when we were standing up on our toes. That's activating the first point. It's called bubbling spring. And then it comes up the inside of the legs, comes through the genitals here, and then it follows a little line coming up either side. The last point is right here on either side of your sternum. right where it connects with the collarbone. So what we do is, if you're seated, you're just gonna lean forward. If you're standing, as your head comes forward, your hips are gonna glide back, and then kind of energetically connect with the bottom of your foot. Back of the hands come together, draw that up to here. So this is the last point, and then our hands go out and around. This is called the fountain. And so imagine water, hydration entering through the bottom of your foot, deeply nourishing every cell of your body. If you're visual and want to visualize a color, you can think of your favorite blue, the color of water. If you're standing, make sure you're really rooted into your heels. Tune into your skeleton. Focus on the low back and knees. Very flowy and fluid. The water element corresponds to our deep wisdom, our intuition, just tuning into that. A few more times. One more time. And hands coming down. We'll move to the wood element, which is coordinates with our liver. The liver meridian, so we only have one liver, but we have two liver meridians. They start on the big toe, come across the foot, and then follow that same basic line a little wider. They come through our rib cage here, and then continue up through the throat, through the eyes, through the brain, and then out the vertex. And so it's your eyes, your external vision, but also your internal vision. It's about creativity. And so it's a similar flow, but there are some differences. So starting, we turn from our hips and our waist. You're gonna mirror me, so turn to your left. Your palms are facing each other this time. Hands are still very relaxed. And now we draw the energy up one side of the body, continuing above the head. When you get to this ballerina position, now you turn back to the center. This is called tree sways in the wind. So branches go out far and wide. Other side. Inhale, turn to the center, exhaling through the nose. If you'd like to visualize a color, you can inhale green, bright, vibrant green. Knees are soft. As your hands come up, feel your roots going down. One more to each side. And just in no particular form, bring your branches up. If it's hard on your shoulders or your arms, you can have them down. We're just going to stand here in meditation just for 20-30 seconds. Really feel your weight going down, gravity pulling you down. Feel your branches going up, and feel that creativity coursing through your body. Think of the qualities of a tree, strong, grounded. Feel that within your own self. And bringing your hands down. Moving to the fire element, that's in our heart. This is a cloudy hand. So letting your hands just kind of flow back and forth. So for right now, palms are facing down and we're just floating across like clouds. There's no particular breathing pattern. Bring your hands a little higher. You can twinkle your fingers if you like, keeping your attention on your palms. Next time you're on this side of the room, we're all going to stop here, drop the outer hand, and now float across. And now switch hands. This one comes up, this one comes down. And we go back and forth. Palm, the upper palm can face you. My teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, says, feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. So with this one, we're clearing the heart of excess emotion, just kind of learning to get a little distance. If you're ever feeling really emotional, you can do it really fast, which is kind of fun. And then slowing down. And making the movement smaller and smaller. Hands on a cloud coming down. And then we'll end with one for the earth. The earth is all your digestion organs in here. And so have your hands, palms down at the level of your belly button. And you're going to push forward. Your head is going to come forward, hips go out, hips go back, and then arms come back. So we're pushing away any stress, any negative thoughts that are not serving us, creating space, and then tuning into that beneficial earth energy, drawing it back towards ourselves, depositing it into our inner reservoir. Exhale through the nose, inhale through the nose. Knees are soft, spine relaxed. A few more times. And one more time. Hand over your abdomen. Start, doesn't matter which way, just circling right over your belly button and then letting the circle become bigger. and bigger. And just feel that warmth stirring this energy in. And now reverse. Make the circle big and then start to spiral it in. Slow, slow, slow. Make the spiral smaller and smaller. So you end over your belly button. And we'll end back where we started, seated. Sit in a comfortable way. Feel the support of the chair. And just softening your eyes, closing your eyes, being in a nice, firm, foundational position. Tune into your breathing. And just noticing what you notice. Body, breath, mind, emotions. How are you in this moment? Comparing that with the earlier scans. And let's just sit quietly for 2 minutes, savoring this feeling. And keeping your attention inward, just open your attention field to the other people here in person, online. We have a group field that we've created together. Let's just take the next minute in any way that works for you, sending that attention outward. Could be to someone specific, could be to places in the world, could be the earth itself. And now bringing your attention back to your body. Might want to wiggle your toes, butterfly your knees, just becoming present. You open your eyes. When you open your eyes, just do it slowly, keeping your attention really rooted and grounded. We'll end our time together dedicating the merit of our practice. If you'd like to join me, the words are, may the merit of our practice benefit all beings and bring peace. May the merit of our practice benefit all beings and bring peace. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful to be together. See some of you Thursday morning. Hope to see everybody on Zoom next week. Take good care. Thanks for doing Qigong with me.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.